Recently, while perusing Facebook Marketplace, as one sometimes does out of morbid curiosity, I stumbled on a listing for a Casio keyboard from the 80s. This listing was for $5 on the Casio Pt-100, a model well regarded in the circuit bending community for its simplicity. For that price, I had to snatch it up, even if my experience with circuit bending is limited. Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video here on the channel. My name is Patrick, also known as Netrunner, and today we'll be going over my Casio Pt-100. One of the first things you may notice on this keyboard is its weird keys. They're not mini keys, but they're also not quite full keys either. It's a bit clunky to play at first, but given how portable and light it is, it quickly makes up for that shortcoming. Another thing you'll quickly notice is that there's no output on the device, which is rather concerning, only a speaker. For my first circuit bending experiment on this device, I thought it would be good to simply split the signal from the speaker and put it into an 1/8 inch audio output on this keyboard. I like making things look natural and clean, so I wasn't really in a rush to dismantle and mangle this keyboard just yet. And I knew I wanted to at least document the sounds this instrument makes unaltered before I do anything crazy. For that reason, I've only added the output so far. The next experiment will be to put a switch in so that the speaker can be turned off when I'm using the audio jack. I had fun tinkering around and putting this audio output in, and with careful planning and measuring, I drilled a nice hole and made it look natural and clean. I did have to glue it in place however, which is unideal, but it still looks really good considering. You can hardly tell it was modified by an amateur such as myself, which I'm rather proud of. The instrument itself sounds much like a VL tone, minus the cool calculator wave shaper function that I've still yet to fully understand, but enjoy playing with. And it's similar in size, just a bit smaller than my Yamaha PSS 140. Personally, I actually really enjoy the sliders instead of a button matrix like many of these other synths use. It's a nice novelty in these arranger keyboard types that helps make it different from the others that I have. But the biggest plus is its size. It's just so easy to use in my small space. For this VST, I recorded all the sounds from this keyboard with a new direct line I just put in. The sounds came out really crisp and clean. I then made it so you can easily switch between these sounds, much like my other arranger keyboard synth VSTs. The interface I designed is simple and clean, and I'm really happy with how it came out. I have included a link in the bio of this video to a decent sampler library on Gumroad that I've made with this instrument. If you make anything cool with this, please feel free to share with me. I would love to hear. If you have any suggestions for my next video, please feel free to say so in the comments below. I hope you all get as much enjoyment from this as I have, and I hope to see you next time. Best, Patrick.